All right, Ryan. This is Mag.
It's Mag.
All right, Mag. This is Ryan.
Hey, Mag. How you doing?
I want you guys to meet each other.
Good to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. I understand that you are a large-scale, online-only multiplayer shooter.
I think you've summed up Mag pretty well.
All right, this has been Mag.
Great.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so we're in the process of reviewing Mag, and as you know, we've been getting a lot of questions about it. People just saying like, "What's up with this game?" Like, all I know is that it does 256 players. That doesn't make it automatically sound great or bad or anything. So
that is simply a fact.
That is simply a fact. So show us some Mag. So since we're going to be reviewing it, and since it's an online game that we wanted to review after it was already out,
on live retail servers,
live full-on retail
dudes.
jobs with players,
cell phones,
we wanted to show you a little bit of the process. So
is that a concept that exists on the site? Games with cell phone interfaces in them?
Should be.
Should be. So you'll always be at some menu and it's got like a battery bar and
right.
And this is made by
This is Zipper. This is the SOCOM people. But I mean the original.
The real
SOCOM people.
So if you like SOCOM, I don't know.
Yeah, they aren't really directly comparable. Sure. It's not necessarily.
But that's simply to say that going into this, that the developers have some chops.
Yeah. So
is that your guy?
This is my dude. The first thing you do in
Mag.
I
hate your dude's facial hair.
Thank you. You choose from preset heads.
Okay.
I didn't specify the facial hair.
All right.
But I liked this. This dude looked like he probably was a dick.
This guy looks. Yeah.
And then you would also set the voice, which I wanted to also match the dickish look of his face. So the first thing you do in Mag when you go to play it is you have to join one of 3 factions.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is part of Sever, which is they're kind of the rebel dudes, which means he's got a hoodie
they fight X.
and a backpack. Yes, X versus Sever, pretty much is you've nailed it.
Perfect.
The other 2 are Raven and Valor.
Do they all spell them like
Eagletown?
They spell them all with weird abbreviations
no,
like that?
Sever is SVER with the periods there. Well, you know, when we get into it, it'll actually say the other 2.
Sure.
It's Raven and the other one.
So what are these other icons next to your name? What's all that about?
That means that I'm level 4. I'm a soldier, which is what the 2 little things are in the middle, and then the left it's that I think I'm mostly playing assault classes.
You've got knives.
And so as this is part of a review, kind of, they do not give you enough information at the outset about the different factions before you have to choose a faction. So you can only have one character. You have to pick a faction, and then you play all your games as part of that faction against other factions.
If you want to make another character, you got to delete that guy.
This guy.
That's messed up.
And start over. It's crazy.
That is super crazy.
And part of that ties into kind of what they wanted to do with, you know, having these factions go against each other and be able to say, like, this faction's been winning this week and stuff like that. But they don't tell you. So the difference is that the Raven guys seem to be, I'll get into deploy here and hopefully I can at least see what the,
training, suppression, sabotage.
Oh, there's.
You have done enough.
Dude, the manual doesn't even say the names of these damn things. Anyway. One team is billed as having like futuristic weaponry.
Okay.
The other one is billed as being like modern military, like ex-U.S. Army dudes, and then Sever is kind of like the ragtag rebellion type.
You definitely have rebel soldier, post-apocalypse survivor kind of vibe going on.
But beyond, and then they say like, oh, they kind of use whatever they can, which makes it sound like their guns are crap. So I chose them. I don't really know why. I think I just liked that he had a hood.
Sure.
And I don't really know anything. At some point, I will have to either delete this character or create other PlayStation Network accounts to try out the other factions for review purposes.
Like why? But keep rolling here. But I'm trying to imagine like why you would do that. Like if it's just a matter of you don't want the players, like, oh well, the other team is winning this week, so I'm going to play my my Valor character.
Maybe,
or whatever.
Yeah. I don't think Valor's the name of one of them.
Okay.
I think Valor is their term for prestiging when you hit the maximum rank. Now that I think about it. But, so, that said, there are a lot of things you can kind of directly compare to the other modern shooters of our time, like Modern Warfare 2 and the Battlefield series, like Bad Company type of stuff. So as you level up, you earn points. You then go in and build your loadouts here. So you get 5 custom classes. And these work, you see up there, I have 1,200 points available. So each thing I equip here has a different point total with it. So when I go to attach my reflex sight that I purchased, that I unlocked, it then takes up another 100 credits on my thing. So that's
But
how
then you can, like, unequip it?
Yeah.
And then that raises up your available credits?
Yeah, so it's like if I want to use an RPG, I need 400 available credits to do so, or I can just have no heavy gear at all.
So it's not a matter of, like, earning money, like, over time to
Right, no.
get a new thing. It's like you have X amount of resource
to build your custom class.
Right.
And then so it's both, actually. So this is everything that I've unlocked so far. And most of it's the stuff you start with.
Okay.
But then as you level up, you gain points that you can then go into the barracks here and go to skills and purchase different things. So this reflex sight cost me 2 points.
Okay.
So I need to get more skill points. And
So there's skill points and then there's credits.
right.
Got it.
Credits is just the system they use to make sure that the classes are balanced. And then you
pretty
can,
clever.
I guess ostensibly you will eventually unlock all of this stuff by the time you hit maximum level. Though it's possible that you'll have to choose some things over others.
Do you know what the cap is?
I believe it's 60.
Okay.
So there are additional assault rifles I can get, or I can, go for improved stability with all assault rifles, bipod, like better steady aim, better sights, silencers.
So you're level 4 right now, and
Yeah.
that's basically an evening of playing.
It's about an hour.
About an
About an hour and a half. Yeah.
Quick.
Something like that.
Quick like a bunny.
But obviously it'll stretch out. Like I've played a few matches at level 4, I believe. So let's deploy here. We'll just go into the first option, which is suppression. And these unlock as you level up. I can't get into the last couple of things here. So
Directives. Does that kind of then feed into? Well, let's get a game cracking.
yeah, so this is a 64-player match. That's the first thing you get. And suppression is the basically team deathmatch, and here it is actually sever on sever.
Oh,
So these are kind of done as training exercises in the game world. And then they've got sabotage, which is more of a, you're battling over control points, and this is where you start to take on.
is there any time? Obviously, we're just going to jump into a live game here, but is there any time that outside of like the tutorial where you're playing this game not online?
No, there is this one training thing that if you go through once, you go from level 1 to level 2.
Okay.
And all it really tells you how to do is walk around and maybe use the repair kit, but it is actually really terrible at telling you how to do that too. So far, we'll join the queue here, and we might not actually immediately get into a game, but I assume since it's out today that there will be enough people playing to make this just kind of snap off immediately. Yeah, sure enough.
Brothers, it's once again time for us to hone our combat skills.
Okay. The fact that he addresses you as brothers tells me everything that I need to know.
Yeah, everything you
about
need to know
Sever.
about this faction.
This
All
one
right,
is-
so we're going to be part of Bravo Squad here. So they break it up. I mean, yeah, there's all these players in here. But basically, we're working on an 8-man team.
And so they'll section you out like by geographic area.
I don't know. I don't know how they section it out.
That you haven't noticed any of that in the matches you've played so far of like you're in one area.
Oh, like the area of the map, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, your squad will spawn in kind of the same spots, and your squads will get orders. Not in this, because this is just team deathmatch, so it's just kind of,
Shoot dudes.
I'm going to run up to this spot and shoot guys.
Well,
Wait, I
the
want
guys
to load
have
out
to
one.
join, so you hurry up.
All right, we've got one guy with a mic.
Seems like there's a few. Last night I was playing with 4 guys who all had mics and had already started a clan, and they were total dicks.
There's only like 3 seconds.
Because all they were doing is complaining how no one knew how to play. Because they had obviously played a ton of the beta. It's like, God, these guys don't even know you can revive guys, don't even know to not bleed out so I can revive them, or they're not using the weapon rearm thing.
These are all good points, but
These are all great points, but the game is not even technically out
And if you
until
know
the
that
following day.
if you know that stuff, you can
And,
phrase it a little better.
Yeah.
You get
So,
XP.
yeah, so I killed that guy and got some experience points, which is really how this works. This match is actually almost over.
Great.
But
Well, either we can go into other more in-depth modes.
yeah, because
see-
all the matches will take
You can
place
see
on,
your
on,
shots.
on
That's
this map.
crazy.
Yeah, you do see him kind of.
Oh,
Well, our team won anyway, so.
hot pumper.
Kind of whatever. So I can hit X to immediately go into the respawn queue. Oh, that guy
Or that guy
revived
can
me.
come and revive you.
Yeah,
I just won. I'm gonna back out.
And then you win.
and then we win. So
Victory.
He's not. He's like. Remember, he's like downloading.
Okay, so this is not locking off games that are already in progress. You're
No.
doing a lot of
no.
hot swapping here.
That's right, 3 XP, baby.
Woo!
Oh, I got the assist. That's what the 3 XP was. So I went 0-1, got an assist. Great. Yeah, so you'll jump into some games in progress as part of it.
But there was no like win bonus or anything. It was just
No. I just, I jumped in pretty late, so.
You have done an outstanding job securing
why is
our
this lady
position
talking?
for communication
And so
services
communication
staff.
is managed sort of
I
like
think
the
you
squad
can
stuff.
outline
You don't hear
intensity
every
and bring
single
this to a successful conclusion.
player at all times, so
Right.
you won't get to a point where all of a sudden you're hearing 128 people yammering.
like you'll hear your team and your direct commander.
Yeah, and there's some proximity chat as well that you'll hear through the speaker instead of through your headset.
Okay. Makes sense.
So we are now in a queue, so we can pull up the queue here and see how this is going. Oh, it is Valor, totally. We're right. Raven, Valor, and
Raven
Sever.
Valor.
Remote comms facility in Central America. Your mission.
So you join a queue, and if there aren't enough players in the queue yet to get a game going, it'll sit there and wait, and you can still kind of look through the other menus. So I'm gonna stick with loadout 1 for now.
Uh-oh. Nasty Nate Dog. Keeping it real raw.
Nasty Nate Dog?
From Clan KFK.
Oh, dip! That guy's the bomb.
I know. 213.
That's right. 2-1 in Lewis.
Y'all been playing since last night already?
Guy's name is Optimus Prime, but he spelled it all crazy. Great.
The other one was taken.
Yeah. So in this one, there will be control points to either capture or, okay, we're going to be attacking. So we want to capture A and B, at which point that opens up a spot at C.
Secure the satellite uplink.
And we got to see, I assume,
That looks a little cleaner.
in this you'll start to get orders, and you'll see in the upper left-hand side of the screen what our current Frago is. Frago Rock.
Is that like
Wembley.
Is that like a waffle made out of rocks?
Yeah.
Frago.
Frago is your frag order, I believe, is what that stands
Oh.
for, and that's kind of basically your squad leader can assign what your squad's current Frago is, and say like, okay, so we're being told to go to A. So if I do dirt at A, like take the position or kill dudes that are at A,
Yeah.
I will get a bonus for following orders. And that's
So that's kind of
ostensibly how they try to keep all this in line.
condition you into doing the
Yeah.
right thing by making it
By making us jumping up against that fence.
perfect. Kind of a washed out look to this game.
Yeah, there's some fire and stuff, and you see that kind of weird pixelated look around the fire sometimes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A little hard edge to
Yeah.
the fire decals or whatever. Big shot, son.
Oh, that guy was shooting me.
You got shot,
I
son.
shot him a bunch.
Great. Mega Ben.
All right.
Oh, you're back in it, though.
That guy's got heavy armor
I shot
on,
you
I
again.
believe. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but usually when I dump that much lead into a dude, he is done. So we can wait and see if someone will pick us up. There's a guy headed. Oh, yeah. All right. So we got 50 health. Yeah, so health is a factor. There are
There's a health man over there.
There are points on the map. Yeah, but he's too busy shooting dudes too. All right.
Oh,
Gonna try and get over to the resupply area where you will get more ammo as well as you can also get shot when you're down. So you just get
to
sent right
finish you
back
off.
into the you get sent right back into the spawn queue at that point.
You had the game for
now will the spawn queue extend based on like how many other people on your team recently died?
It seems
or-
like it just goes in a rotation. So sometimes you'll get in and there'll be 3 seconds left till you're spawning. Sometimes there'll be 20.
Okay, so it's just like
It just
Set
happens on
amount
a
of
cycle.
time.
Yeah, and your whole
Okay.
squad will
Next day air
respawn on that
saver
timer.
means
got it.
last dude in town is going to get your next day air.
And I'm going to run back to this area and try and take this spot, which last night I was successful at holding down this spot with some dudes. Oh.
Resupply. I don't care.
There he is. There he is. Try to hide.
All right,
Got an
someone got him.
assist.
Let's try and cross over here. You can run while crouched, which is a little weird. But
Oh, nice. They're using the lost klaxon.
Oh. That guy was behind me.
Classic klaxon.
Oh, it hurts.
I can't tell
Just
if
gonna hang out here and wiggle.
I can't tell if he's in pain or pleasure.
Yeah, so if I can get over there to that glowy box of med supplies and ammo and stuff, that's
You were so close.
yeah, but it's also surrounded by bad guys. So
Yeah.
we're gonna hit the bleed out button and get right back to the spawn queue.
How long does that bleed out last if you just let it keep going?
Not much longer than it did just there.
Okay.
There's also one of the athleticism things you can slot into your dude, or I guess you don't slot it in. Once you buy it, it's yours. Is an extended bleed out timer, so you can last a little longer on the ground and wait around to be healed if that's your thing. We're gonna give it one more go with the assault rifle, and then I might switch to a sniper rifle and try and hang back and do some dirt that way. This is a pretty hard position to take. So grenades are counted as gear, so you have to swap to them before you can throw.
No hot button for
No
that.
hot button for grenades, and it's my understanding that your grenades can kill people on your team, so watch out.
Nice decal.
Bullet decal there out in the...
Well, someone did shoot through that space.
Yeah. I saw that guy, but it was too late. All right, let's try.
It seems like once you're sighted, it goes down pretty quickly.
Yeah, you do not have a ton of health. You can actually, one of the things you can customize about your characters is 3 different types of armor. So you can get heavier armor at the cost of some of your mobility, or you can
you
go
ride
with
that
lightweight
bike?
armor.
Go ride that bike.
You cannot ride the bike.
What
So
the
Sniper has, I believe this is lightweight armor. You can see I'm moving a little faster, and I don't currently have an order. So
A is still
A is
open.
still banging. So
A is still red. It's pulsing.
can I? Mute my squad chat. There we go. All right, so I pushed down on that, and now it's
They've almost got A.
they're at least trying to get it. So.
Decimated by all the dudes
All
up
right,
here
let's-
waiting to kill me. Oh, yeah!
Should be color commentary from
Yeah.
the squad. Always a pleasure. Optimus.
What am I?
Repeat, A is not secure.
Sitting there trying to heal me, and I'm dead.
Oh. Behind that thing.
Yeah.
It's a little heat. So as far as like the feel of the shooting, what would you most directly compare this to? You had mentioned Call of Duty and
I
Battlefield
think this
both.
game feels a lot like Bad Company in terms of the way the weapons shoot and aim and such. That it's definitely.
Frago bonus.
Yeah, so by kind of following orders here.
Oh, so you are in kind of the range of this target that you're getting something.
Yeah. And I believe I'm helping assign fragos by pushing down on the D-pad while looking at that thing, because it does say secure uplink A up there in the corner now. It didn't say that for a while, so either I'm the squad leader somehow, or there is no squad leader. Oh, yeah, I was getting gunned down from...
tower over there.
Yeah. No one's going
no
to
kill
save
cam?
me from all the way out here, so we will just hit the die button,
The guy wants
and
to play the beta. He's hiding.
I'm going to go back to the AK.
Kill cam? No kill
No
cam?
kill cam. No kill cam. So enemy's taking back B.
That bike taunts me.
Every time you see that bike, it's like, only I could ride that bike.
Riding a bike and shooting a gun at the same time. I bet that's really hard.
Dude. Yeah, but wouldn't you like to be really good at it?
Yeah.
We've lost B. Repeat, B is not secure.
I'm trying to ride a bike and talk on a phone. That's hard enough.
Trying to ride a bike. Whoa, God.
Screw that.
These guys are running around all over the place. That guy's not defending that position at all, except he totally is. Go ahead,
out
shoot me. Finish it.
It's gonna,
What?
it's gonna
Try
knife
and
you.
knife me? Whatever.
Shadow around the corner. He steps
Ah,
No.
sucker.
Man, maybe he got shot by someone that could have revived me. Oh,
Punk
well.
ass. And that would help your overall score, or at least your
I love sniping
long-term
snipers
rating.
with a rocket.
If I was revived instead
Yeah.
of respawned. In suppression matches, I believe it works off of respawn tickets, but I can't say for sure.
Okay. You don't know if it also is keeping tabs on how often you are saved from bleed out.
I do not know. I've only just started playing,
Well,
so I don't have a
These are
firm grasp of every single concept.
These are the
and like I
questions that
said,
we'll answer.
I feel like there are a lot of things in this game that are really poorly explained. It just kind of throws you into some very basic training and things like the character customization and skill, like the skill stuff you're doing are not spelled out much at all. It's not that it's like super hard to figure out, but there are decisions you're making very early on that matter and that will last with you for a fair amount of time. And I don't feel like they do a great job of letting you know that that is the case. Ugh.
That guy let you know.
That guy let me know something.
Very clearly.
Why is it a knife and then a bullet through the
Knife-headed
head?
bullet.
He knifed me with a bullet through the head?
He shot you with a knife. Oh, fuck that. Knife gun?
That would be the worst.
That would
be the worst.
Don't need that.
Valor's about as good as we are.
What's going on? Don't know.
I still see it as a fun factor for somebody. They're like,
I'm going to say
That guy just said fun factor, so
someone is
someone has read too many game reviews.
someone's baked.
Someone has read too many bad game reviews.
playing the beta.
The fun factor is not quite where it needs to be.
Colors look a lot better.
What does that even mean?
The factor of the fun, you know.
Oh, okay.
The fun factor, I mean, come on.
Well, they should just put more fun in it.
Dude, yeah, you're right.
Like, why wouldn't
I don't
you-
like playing it, but the fun factor is off the charts.
Buries the needle.
Alright, stop talking crap about game reviews. Focus on shooting people, I guess.
Well, I don't have to shoot anyone. I can
All right,
I
you-
can do that for
you-
both of us. You
go
focus on talking about the
You
game
go
and
on.
shooting dudes.
Tell me if you think this game is compelling or not. It's a mixed bag of
Objective A is
compelling ideas and immersion.
yes. So we've taken uplink A, and now we need to hold it down. They took back B, and now they're in the process of taking back A.
You're boned.
These positions seem hard to overrun to me, based on playing defense on this map last night. Some of the stuff seems pretty tricky. So I find that if you get up here to the resupply thing and just work from right here,
Sure.
that ends up working all right.
That helps.
Now I just hold this down and get some ammo back.
control of A. Stand by. Reload.
Someone's throwing grenades at you.
It's really not smart.
We're securing B.
Many.
We've lost A. Repeat. A is not secure.
All sorts of grenades going off over there.
Yeah. We've got a couple of dudes up there though. And it looks like they're alive. So
I was gonna say, let's get up in the hot zone.
We're securing A. Objective B is secure.
So now, is this a thing where you being here is going to speed this process up, or
I don't
is it
believe so. I believe someone has to just get up there and trigger it, and once they do,
a set time?
Lucky.
Airborne forces inbound.
all right. So we've taken both the uplinks, and now there is a C position.
Okay, so now since you've taken both, you're locked in.
Yeah.
no
A and
more-
B are done.
Okay.
Now it's everyone hits C.
Bunch of dudes over there running. Run and shoot those dudes.
We've got junkies down at C.
What's up with the dart gun?
That is first aid kit.
Oh, okay.
How do you guys
So, you know, it kind of culminates with all these squads having to go to one position, which makes it a little more chaotic. And this is the point where you start to see the player count making some sort of difference
The enemy diffuser charges at C.
as you just kind of all rush into this position mindlessly, try and hold down just long enough for the game to end. Oh, my
Shot him
sweatshirt
and he
is
shot
not
you.
effective at stopping bullets. So let's get back in the spawn queue. Now that we've taken back A and B, I believe I can, yeah, we can spawn as a paratrooper.
Okay, so now you're nearer the.
Yeah. So
Hot
this
zone
will
here.
work as kind of a forward spawn.
Well,
And one of the things you can do for your character will give you better control over your parachuting.
I kind of wish there was more third person in this.
Yeah, kind of weird. Well, I don't know. It's not that different in the long run, I guess. But Zipper is definitely. I mean, they're best known for the SOCOM series, which is a third person series.
Yeah.
I should not have gotten gunned down right there.
Wiggly.
Oh, I don't want to get up today.
Oh.
I'm just so sleepy. Oh my
Just
god.
hit the snooze again. Oh.
So yeah,
I got ants in my pants.
make sure that dude is dead. And I have 1 health, so I'm gonna head back here and try and heal. Oh, made it.
Grabbing handful of ammo.
Handfuls of health. See, it
Grabs-
just goes up to 10 points every little bit here. So, all right. Let's see if we can get back to C and make it happen.
I have something that'll help.
And it's worth it for me to be hitting down on the D-pad to get those frag orders back up there because then it's like that's now I just got 3 extra experience points that I would not have gotten had I not done that. So
Oh.
Ugh.
Got knifed again.
I don't know that I did.
Yeah,
That didn't.
it's
That
just
guy
a-
looked
it's
like he
just
was
an arrow.
shooting.
I think maybe the other thing is just to let you know that you got headshotted.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe it's his class because like I had the
I don't
2
think
knives or whatever on mine.
No, thanks, Bill.
Maybe it's related to that.
So you're supposed to be in South America somewhere.
I believe it's Venezuela.
Ah. Central? No, that's not.
I haven't looked at a globe in a while. I don't know where that stuff is anymore. Did they move it? They moved it, right?
Why is it old Venezuela or new Venezuela?
It's new Venezuela.
Okay. Venezuela too.
Yeah.
Venezuela plus.
Right. Dude, I don't even see where that guy was coming from. No, see, that's a gun.
Hot ones echo.
Oh! Hot ones echo through my head.
That guy shames you with his name and killing you.
Whatever. Trying to see back here.
Up. That's not gonna hurt.
Oh, jeez.
Good job.
That's not when we did it. I just
All right, next time, let's try and find the worst possible place to touch down.
I can just actually turn all the way around. You're like, I don't want to be close to this.
See if you can get hung up in a tree.
Oh, there's a guy back here.
We've
What's he
got
doing?
charges down at C.
Arian.
Spawn camp.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Punk ass.
Check out me shooting you in the back.
Are you gonna waste the bullets to make sure that you're dead? Because who's gonna come get you?
Right. Looks like the Frago will expire if not renewed every so often. I don't know if I'm setting that for the whole squad or just for me. It's not immediately
They don't
clear.
tell you this shit.
It's not immediately
The
clear.
enemy defused our charges.
I have to say, for as much is going on here, as much seems to be going on here,
Yeah.
pretty.
What?
That was a guy you could have shot.
Yeah, he was like backing up into me and then
Yeah.
I fell over. It was weird.
Yeah, for as much is going on, a pretty austere interface. Like I could see this being much more cluttered.
Well, yeah, I mean, and there's also, each direction on the D-pad seems to do something with regards to ordering the squad around or stuff. Or changing comm channels. If you're the guy that's in charge of all 128 players in those matches, then
All right, can you land on top of that? Yep, yes. Okay, so the tree does.
Okay, so it knocks my parachute out, and I took
You've got 8 health.
92 points of damage.
So fall damage is a bad thing.
Yeah, you can. Another one of the things you can upgrade is that you take less fall damage when you fall. If you want to spend skill points that way.
And that's the skill points. Is that just a
As you gain levels, you get more skill points that you can use to buy that stuff, and then yeah, you assign that stuff, or you assign the weapon stuff. But I think the stuff that's gonna is like character inherent. I think you can just turn it all on. It's not gonna count as credits against you or against your custom loadout.
Got it. So there's kind of a abilities versus
Right.
weapons.
Yeah. And abilities, it seems like it's just limited by skill points. So you can spend all your points on abilities and have them all turned on by the looks of things. But they are broken up into tiers. So I guess that's another thing I'm not really sure of.
It's like if they stack or a higher tier negates the lower tier, or if you need the lower tier to get to the higher tier.
Right.
All these systems. You got shot.
I shot that guy a few times though.
Yeah,
He's gonna remember
shot
killing
you.
me.
Shot you more. You did not die. It's crazy how fast that happens.
How fast you get revived?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a little weird. Doesn't go well.
Some grenades are getting thrown. Oh, guys, climb that ladder. Guys, running around, ignoring you. Can't see you because you're ducked.
That's right.
You're running right into that grenade. For now.
I could get some help up here.
We've got charges down at sea.
Ah, damn it. Wait, man, pick me up, man. It's freaking gone.
So hang out here, and if this charge blows me up, that's totally fine.
I think that's the way to go.
I'll die for the cause. That's why they gave me this hoodie.
Get out of the way so you don't get negative
Oh, no.
points when it blows.
Oh.
Fuck. Run.
Knife seems to be working a little better. I think we're gonna get this one.
All right, this time, don't parachute like a jackass.
Okay.
That was fun. I
That
enjoyed
was
that.
fun. Yeah.
Glad we
I
did
had a
it.
good time. That ended up being one of our more successful spawns. If you think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe we should do more of that.
Some color
Took out
banding.
objective C.
Got it. We win.
Getting too close.
Woo!
10 fucking points.
Parachuting down to a party now. Woo!
You have earned some R&R.
But it seems like you still gain experience from dudes you killed during this part. So
All right, that seems like a good place to end this.
yeah. Let's see if we gain a level out of it
Oh,
or
yeah,
something. Then that might be
Please.
let's get into all right action report. And then we get another report here that says if I did any good. No. All right. I'm level 5. So I believe
you leveled up.
We did level up. So I'm currently a saber.
Whoa.
I'm no longer a soldier. Now I got 3 little pips there. And I got 2 skill points, so we can unlock something else.
All right, what are our options? These are all 1 skill point. Shot detection. So your skill
Improved
points are
sprint recovery.
used to access both like character inherent abilities
As well as weapons, and
weapon
then-
availability.
Yeah, weapon availability, and then that is further governed by the credit system with custom loadouts.
Got it.
So you can't just carry every single weapon into battle with you. So we get resuscitation seems
Well, that would be
useful.
multiple points. But is that also outside of where you can, or are the grayed out ones?
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
See, again, the tiering thing was something I was wondering. So I have to spend 2 points in the previous tier. So I'd have to get medical kit, heal other soldiers as well as himself. That might actually be. That actually
What's
sounds
advanced
like the best
grenades?
thing. Advanced grenades go further when you throw them. It's a better arm, really, is probably a better way to describe that. Stronger throwing arm. I already got reload speed. Can't afford that. This is tier 2, but I wonder. I've already bought some of this tier 1 stuff, so tier 1 imports.
Well, it looks like it's yeah, like if it's totally grayed out, that's outside of where you can go.
Yeah, I guess so. So I could get some tier 2 stuff here if I wanted to. So
Your AK. Get your health up.
yeah, I'm gonna get this medical kit because healing yourself seems
'Cause it definitely seems like
handy.
you're dying a lot.
Yeah.
Seems like you just don't know how to play the game.
God,
Stupid.
It just hurts so much.
Dumb
Why-
person.
I hate you.
Why you suck so bad?
I just,
What?
you know. So medical kit costs more points, so it's an extra 400 points to be able to heal yourself. But I can afford it.
You got the room.
And I could actually take some if I wanted to. I could also carry smoke grenades
Or a rocket launcher.
or a rocket launcher, which.
Oh, no, you can't.
No, I could.
It says you have. Oh, okay. It's how much you would
It's
have
400.
left over.
I have 700 right
Got
now,
it.
so I could spend 400.
I wasn't sure
on
what the
RPG.
available was showing, if that was before or after.
You know, I'm not playing any of the vehicle game types yet, so I don't think I really need an RPG just yet.
All right, well, let's.
Yeah, so like I said, we will kind of tune back in with this
As you progress.
as I progress and kind of show some more of the game as I get deeper in to give people a look at it. So we'll probably be back later this week with more.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Ryan.
What's going on?
Not much. You see, how's that beef jerky going over there?
I can't get. You keep going.
All right.
I'll jump in here.
All right, we're continuing to look at MAG, Sony's new first-person shooter developed by Zipper.
Day 2 here.
Yeah, day 2 of probably about 3, if I had to say.
You've changed a little bit. You're level 7 now.
Yeah.
You were a Saber. You had just gained that rank last time we were playing this, and no more hoodie, I noticed.
Well, if we'll get to the armory here, you can see.
Oh, there's a hoodie underneath
hoodie
your helmet.
Underneath the helmet.
You should really take that off. That doesn't seem like that's a. All right. That doesn't seem like a good look.
I like the helmet.
No, the helmet's fine. I'm saying
but
like, you should probably lose the hood.
I can't because that's attached to the armor. So if I want to use like a heavier or lighter armor.
Oh, so that's not even like just an aesthetic thing.
No, that denotes that I'm wearing medium armor.
Oh wow, okay. Right then, well.
For this faction, and I also got some color choices
Ooh,
here.
I like that. I like the messed up pants.
Like that?
Yeah. Painted up.
All right,
we'll go paint.
We'll go with that. And then basically where applicable, I slapped on some basically that helmet as I unlocked it. The helmet's just a cosmetic thing. And for this sniper class, or for this, I guess maybe it's attached to the armor, maybe not the weapon. Graffiti cap. Got to be level 18 for that, though. Urban Bandeezy. And camo cap.
A lot of good looks.
And there's also
Yes.
hockey masks. So if you want that Army of Two look, you can rock a mask. And then there are a bunch of different colors, too. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, so a little character customization stuff we didn't see yesterday. What mode were we playing yesterday?
We were. First, I want to see what this 2 with the dog tags down there is. Is that something? Where am I going to find? Oh, it's probably community. How about that? Do we want to join Will to Fight?
Well, what's the other thing? There's 2. Can we just
Hit ignore. Space Neon Lobster. That seems
like the one to go
like
to?
the one to go with. Except it's only one other dude.
Perfect. Leave clan.
Oh, we'll stay in here for now. And we'll deploy. So let's try and get an acquisition game
Outstanding
going.
work, men.
So one thing last night, and it's
have
still
done
the
an
case,
outstanding job
they can
securing
adjust
offices
experience
for
points to kind of,
communication services
and I
so
imagine
far.
they use this to kind of funnel
When
people into
leaking
different
out
game
the
types to make
intensity
sure
of
that they're
the
distributing the
success
player
of
base
the
properly. Like,
Good
oh, we
work.
need more Sever guys to play Sabotage for the player matching to work. So they
they'll
can offer
goose that
bonus
up.
experience to
Right,
kind of
right.
make that work. And that's how I'm guessing that works behind the
Outstanding
scenes.
work,
But
You have done.
yeah, so let's try acquisition. I got into an
Outstanding
acquisition
work,
game
men.
last
I
night.
haven't seen determination like
and
Or
this
it's-
if nothing else, it'll
Commando
just mix
days in
things up.
Kashmir.
If it kind of
Keep up
Yeah,
the good
encourage
it would
work.
give you
play in a
yeah,
different way.
to kind of jump around. Man, is there really only one? Am I the only Severed dude trying to play acquisition right now?
once you apply for leadership role, you're not qualified for
Not
anything.
qualified. Got to be level 15 for any kind of leadership. So you have to play for a bit before I can do anything fancy. Acquisition is an attack and defend sort of game, and there are 2 vehicles that have to be stolen and driven to an extraction point.
Oh, so we might see some vehicle action in this one.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's more like it. So we need some more Raven dudes on now.
Some Valor. You got low on Valor.
No one's playing Valor, I guess.
So you were saying you were twittering a little bit last night about this game,
You have done
and
an
you made it sound
outstanding
like
job
it
securing
seems,
opposition
at least from
opening.
your perspective, that a lot of people are playing as Sever.
That Raven is working on
That's the impression that I've gotten.
Yeah.
It seems like when I join a queue, like Sever just fills up or is over full, like for multiple games.
We believe the prototype is housed in an old military base in
But
Panama.
then,
It
you know,
reacts
there's
quickly. What
do you think that is?
Everyone wanted to wear a hoodie?
Calibrating its equipment.
Is it like the
Now
first
go get
option
those
when you're
vehicles.
looking at the 3?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. I think it is actually the 3rd.
Oh, look, you've got a
Yeah, so we've got
sweet clan tag on Delta Squad.
Yeah, I
Look
do.
at you.
Look at that. Yeah. So we actually have leaders here. See the little icons next to
yeah.
the names. These are the people that are going to be able to kind of give orders.
You hear me?
We can hear you. You can hear that guy.
And there are, there's a whole second platoon of another 32 players going as well. So, this is where you start to see much larger maps, and I totally got lost playing last night, just running around by myself.
Oh no!
But there's a lot of enemy emplacements and stuff that you can drop C4 on to, take them out. Like if there's a mortar and stuff that'll just kind of fire on you. That's no good, so I blew that up, and that can be repaired. That's what the repair gun is for. You can repair those things if you're on the defending team. Yeah. So far, I mean, when I've been playing at home, I have been playing wearing a headset. We're not doing that here, but
Yeah.
I'm not really getting the impression that voice chat is all that useful. So far, it's been a bunch of dudes kind of cursing and continuing to complain about
People not knowing how to play.
People not knowing how to play.
Now, do you think that it's an issue of just adoption of the hardware, just people not having headsets, or do you think this is just a game that doesn't necessarily benefit from?
I think it definitely would benefit from tight teams that are communicating. I think that's definitely there's a clear benefit to discussing tactics and stuff like that. It's just that I've not been on any teams that are really actively doing that.
It's too late for me.
I will die.
That's right. I will choose to die and enter the respawn queue instead. So, this bunker down here that we were running up to when I so stupidly got gunned down is one of those things that you can just blow up. It's not necessarily key to the mission, but your life's gonna be a whole lot easier if that's not trying to shoot you at all times. So try and see if we can
I'm not
slip
sure I
around.
follow. The thing not like how is that?
The thing not shooting at you?
Yeah.
You don't want to get shot.
Oh.
You don't want to get shot. I know.
Okay, so
I've been making it look like you kind of maybe do want to get shot, but no, it's actually.
I mean, you do it a lot. I
Yeah,
figured that was like the
so,
goal. So there's the big gun. Pulling out the heater. Yes.
Kill that dude at range. All right, so let's slip around here.
Got it.
Also, since hitting level 7, I went ahead and bought some more upgrades, including the resuscitation guns. Now I can bring people back to life, like this guy here.
Uh-oh. There's also that guy.
Oh, except that guy's gonna now kill me.
But you get a lot of XP for
10 dudes for bringing a guy back. Yeah.
bring that dude back.
Yeah. Which is, it's a.
But now you're dead.
That's
so.
like 2 kills worth
Right.
of.
Now you're back.
Okay, so.
See, that's really smart. Like that, by giving out that much XP for reviving a dude.
Yeah. Well.
Like that really encourages people to play as a medic class, basically.
Yeah, they do make it worthwhile. Like there's definitely a clear benefit to having that. Also, I can heal myself with it now. That's one of the other upgrades. Oh, maybe I did have that yesterday.
No, you bought that.
Okay.
That was like the last thing we did.
Yeah. So healing yourself, pretty awesome. Bringing other players back to life, also awesome. All right. So there's a charge. Well, maybe it's not there anymore, but there was a charge placed on that bunker a second ago. Start heading around the other way.
3
Uh,
factions right now?
No, it's a one-on-one faction.
Okay.
'Cause,
Well,
I I think it's just whatever queues fill up dictates what factions are going to face each other and how it's going to go once you've gotten that out of the way.
Go around the backside here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like, I mean, you know, if I want to just ignore orders, there's like straight up other stuff that can be blown up. See, this is one of those bunkers that's already been taken out by another one of our dudes. But, yeah, here is another one of these things. See if we can get up on it and take it out.
See, right there. Oh. Guy
We've
found
wrecked the
you.
bunker with charges.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually that's the dude who's not in the bunker shooting or anything like that. There's a guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, so I can place a charge on that, and it will actually blow up. And I get like I believe like 20 XP or something like that for doing it, so it's pretty significant. But that's not following orders, so that's not
No,
very
you
good.
had coming to you, running off, going rogue.
That's right. So someone on our squad is actually setting these objectives. Now they're saying like, all right, let's take out this anti-aircraft battery.
Okay, so it's not like every game. Obviously, there are like a handful of key objectives for you to engage in.
Right.
But,
I mean, the main thing is the top of the screen there. We want to get 2 vehicles and capture them.
yeah.
This other stuff is just I don't even know if it's... Well, if you have the anti-aircraft down and stuff, then you can parachute in and get a little closer to the action. What are we doing there?
Choose yourself.
Yeah. Give myself a little bit of that. Oh, that's good stuff. That dude's just hanging back doing his thing.
We've got charges on their anti-air.
Okay. Now, see, last time I was playing this mode on this map, there were no squad leaders or anything like that, and it was just chaos.
Sure.
It was just like no one had any idea what they were doing. We ended up winning, but
Roll with that guy. He seems to know what he's doing.
but there was just there was
Offline.
okay. Now we're gonna make a move for the vehicle.
Friendly bombers inbound.
So now with the anti-aircraft down, we have, like I said, friendly bombers heading in. And also now I believe we do get a forward spawn of that's another dude. So
Our objective
you know what?
has been
I'm just gonna
updated.
Keep moving.
The bunker
move
is
in
gone.
and take care of
Blow this thing up.
this radar dish over here.
Oh, stay alive long enough. Stay alive long enough.
We've rigged the sensor array with charges.
Should I hang out and watch this blow up?
Yeah. I want to see this blow up. Also seems like it would make sense to be nearby to make sure that guy doesn't. Yeah.
Damn it. Well, whatever.
Directional button to give commands without a headset. Request a medic. You can request
other
repair,
one.
request backup.
Other
request
spawn
medic.
point.
So the spawn point over here is a little closer, I believe, to the vehicle that we want to take out. And kind of as the battle fluctuates, you will eventually gain
Say something.
the parachute spawn. Like if certain conditions are met,
Oh,
like
right,
if the
right.
anti-aircraft is down and stuff, you can then spawn that way too. But then they can repair it, so it's not necessarily a permanent thing like it is in the other game type.
If you push the up button on the directional pad, push up.
Action
You
over
do
here.
the thing.
Yeah, someone's shooting. They shoot.
Oh.
That's a wall.
Shooting grenades.
Yeah, well.
The directional pad gives you a little.
A lot of team killing going on while I was playing last night too. There's one guy that was just stabbing people at the spawn. Dude, I didn't even. Oh, it's he totally
Bled out.
hit X, I guess, before that took effect. I don't know.
And your directional pad, and then hit L1 and it will mute everybody.
Is he? I think he's just like a kid. Like, hey man, you wanna
So
be
he's
inferring
either,
some
he's either
Britishness.
British or baked. Is that what you're suggesting?
Right. He's either saying bacon or beer can.
I just did that and I couldn't hear you because your microphone is really loud. When I put that mute on, I couldn't hear anything that your mic was putting back out. You know what I mean?
So there's this.
Enemy air defense down.
And the other one, R1, people that use the infinite that it looks like it's like
It's already-
That's definitely going to blow up.
I shot it after it blew up, but you know,
For good measure.
it's worth it. Oh, there's another one.
Dude.
There's a dude as well.
Dude asked to be shot. He's all, hey, could you do me a solid?
Guy still here?
Yeah,
No.
that guy right
No,
now.
he's dead.
Affirmative. Draping run incoming to target.
Oh, you got an assist.
Yeah, that guy got dead, so as long as somebody ended up dead. Alright. Oh, see, he's got the good resuscitation, which you spend the extra points for it. I get resuscitated at full health instead of half, which is where I'm going next, I think.
Yeah, that's the
With
next
my
upgrade
skill
patch.
points, that'll be the next thing.
Get to the extraction point.
All right, so
Enemy shells inbound.
our team has one of the vehicles. Let's see if we can make it over there without getting killed. Not making any guarantees.
I feel like I'm getting a better sense of the
We're
scope
with charges.
with this map and this mode.
This map, this map just seems huge to me. Like that's
Oh, yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
big thing. Is it's huge and
Clear those vehicles.
like yeah, I'm getting a better sense of the scope, but that also doesn't necessarily seem like a great thing. Okay, let's see. There's also a bonus for standing near your squad leaders. They'll get
Shield their transports.
tactical. All right, well,
Be advised.
as long as that guy ended up dead, everything's fine. I brought that dude back alive. Got anything for me? No.
Thanks.
He's probably not a medic. I think that, yeah, the dudes with medic abilities have the pluses next to their names when they're alive.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. The crosses, if you will, if you want to get technical about it. Forward spawn. Ow!
Get on that roof. Get on the rooftop to the left. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. That's pretty cool. Parachute on the roof and
Snipe some dudes.
do some damage.
Be advised. Friendly bombers inbound.
Whoa, whoa. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enemy mortars repaired.
Those dudes. Where's our dudes?
Oh, to the left.
Oh,
Up on that catwalk.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's like wriggling around dead. That's why he's not extra dying. He was not prone, looking to snipe. So-
Can you go full prone?
Yep. Let's try the roof again. That's kind of fun. Maybe I should have changed loadout. Got my sniper rifle out. Oh, dude, it's kind of messed up. You can get shot while you're parachuting in, but that's cool that they allow it.
You should also be able to shoot.
Oh.
All right, so maybe
All
not
right,
the roof.
so not the roof again. All right, they got snipers. They figured out the
Got
roof
head-
trick.
You got head
Let's
shooting.
say. Not that it's a particularly good trick. All right, yeah.
Posture,
So
forward position.
yeah, we don't have the forward anymore. Yep. So 7.5 minutes left to capture these
Recon UAV
vehicles.
on target.
I don't know. Let's see.
Do a bunch of running and then you get shot.
There's also our current order was up there. It just said undefined, unnamed. So something going on with that.
Break down the chain of command.
Yeah, we can get over to the Frago here and try and make some stuff happen. 'Cause
We've got charges on their anti-air.
so far, I've not been making anything meaningful happen.
Reinforcements requested.
Oh, including trying to jump
Oh,
over that
dude.
wall.
Why?
Tell you where I just came from.
This is unreal.
All right, this bunker over here, back up. Maybe we can slip in and take care of
Get
it.
charges on that bunker.
Oh,
Enemy air defense offline.
that guy's right there. Yeah, I don't. It's yeah. We need to stop playing games on video so that I stop trying to run to exactly where the action is. Actually, play with the level of patience that a game like this requires. Okay, charge got planted. Let's maybe hang out around here. That guy.
They cleared our C4 from the bunker.
What?
We've rigged the bunker with charges. Enemy
This
mortars
doesn't take much for him to.
We've rigged the bunker with charges.
Friendlies.
Your moron died.
The bunker is gone. Precision strike on target. Enemy sensors.
Oh.
Yeah,
Clear those vehicles.
they're forced to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom. You got a big old Frago bonus on that.
How do you like how that shit works?
I do.
And I get a little bit of medal here for killing all those dudes. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that is. It's like you killed a bunch of dudes, you're on a kill streak, and they just start ripping for a little bit. Like,
Yeah. You earned some medal.
I'll see if I can get down to this dude here and help him out.
No one would help me.
Nope. Just.
As soon as like 8 dudes landed on top of him.
Because they're all like, I'm gonna get some easy experience points by bringing this dude back to life right near the spawn.
Coming to target.
Why am I flipping out over here? What's going on?
Transport. Get to the extraction point.
My health wasn't going down, but everything's going crazy. You know, there was poison gas in this game. Maybe that was the poison gas. That guy's gonna. There's a medic over there if you can get here. I mean, he's not.
Nope. That's not gonna happen.
I wish that the spawn timer was shown on screen when you were bleeding out, so you kind of make the decision if you want to wait for a medic or if it's just going to be faster to respawn and run back.
Let's see here. You've got one of 2 vehicles captured.
Yeah, they're driving around in one of them right now.
Mortar
Drive one
battery
back.
destroyed. Get in there and steal their transports.
Alright, let's see if we can get there.
Oh, we have 4 minutes left.
I know. I see it.
Oh. Ah! Might be useful to buy a better assault rifle too. This is still the default rifle. It's just got the reflex sight on it. Like 2 or 3 more assault rifles that you can spend points on.
And then are your like add-ons for weapons? Can you swap those between different weapons?
Yeah.
Or is it like it's like class specific?
Depends on the class. Yeah.
Evacuate the area.
Your left.
For the transport.
We totally won, I
Well
guess.
done, troops. Let's head home.
Which is weird because there's still a vehicle spawn up there. Maybe the second company was doing a lot better than we were somewhere else on the map that we never got to see. Which is kind of another weird thing. Or second platoon, I guess I should say.
So you can be.
Looks like it. They got one dude that got all kind of points.
Well, you're level 8.
Gone up a level.
Yeah. Okay, so how did I actually do? Let's say poorly, probably.
Yeah.
10 and 14, 213 points. That's, yeah, I guess that's
You're 4th in your squad.
not horrible. That's not horrible. But
Seems like it's
all
just,
right, so
just above middle of the pack.
now that we are level 8, we have access to the full. I guess maybe we accept directive. Yeah. Oh, so maybe. To achieve victory, all fronts must be contested. A true soldier joins the battle in which he's needed most. So it's like, what, you get to level 8 and now I can quick match? Is that what this is?
Outstanding.
Oh, do you have any points to
You
be
have
spent
really
before we go
I
back
do, but
into-
I'm saving up
And
for
there's no
something that
fee.
costs more than 1 point.
Okay.
So
Keep up the good work,
let's try
and the
domination.
market
This is
contract
it. This
can
is
be
256 players.
Oh, snap.
Secure and hold 8 targets. Let's see if what it takes to get into this queue here.
This is that real deal Holyfield.
Yeah, this is
It's the big game. It's what it's all about.
yeah, it's the Super Bowl of shooting
Shooting
dudes.
dudes.
I'm gonna take them all on.
I only watch Mag for the commercials.
I only watch it for Modern Warfare 2 Bowl at halftime. 1 is all we need, man. I'm a one-man army. Put me against all 100 of those Valor dudes. I'll happily get shot in the head over and over again. So here you can see all 3 of the leadership positions. Well, there's also, I guess,
Let's say it goes higher than that, right?
there's officer in charge,
Decided
which
to deal a
runs full
decisive blow to
128.
Raven's activities in Central America by shutting down its fuel supply depot in the region.
So at no point, at
Instead of
least
using
as
explosives,
far as you
we
know,
plan on
does
using
this
the fuel
game
system
become like
itself to
pure
destroy the
management,
facility.
right?
So
Like you're
pay
always on the
special
ground.
No,
in
you're
some
all
capacity.
you're always on the
Platoon
ground.
leader's orders. Now let's do it.
Even when you're managing from the ground. It's
Right.
not just it doesn't just become some weird RTS or anything like that. So first platoon, a little light, 10 dudes down. Hopefully they'll fill up. Yeah. Also, Delta Squad here in 3rd platoon. We need a couple of dudes. There we go.
All right, full up.
Yeah, looks like
I imagine
we're full up all across the board.
That is a networking trick to get all of those players coordinated and synced up like that.
What do you mean?
Well, just dealing with so many
just
people.
getting it all in and stuff. Yeah, it's probably just we loaded faster than the other guys or connected faster or something. So. All right, secure the burn-off towers. Disable enemy anti-air battery. Secure the cooling towers. Secure pump controls at E and F.
So blow some shit up, Jeff.
Basically, that's the basic structure here.
Think you can handle that?
Nah, not really.
Fantastic. Can't wait. Yeah. Yeah.
We just is that?
Did it crash?
I don't know. I think maybe it crashed because that guy is not continuing to speak, yet his name is showing up like it is.
Try this again.
I can't even pull up the in-game XMB. Though maybe you can't do that during a loading screen anyway. Yeah, this appears to not be moving. So tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion.
Our 3-part look at
when we
Mag.
will take another stab at playing a 256-player game.
Cliffhanger.
Our thing where we look at Mag continues.
Yes, chapter 3.
Chapter 3,
part
Ryan.
3, the 3rd chapter.
That's right.
3rd installment.
Yes, Ryan.
Episode 3.
Yes.
Trace.
Cinco.
You're level 14.
Cinco. I'm level 14 now. I'm about a half level away from getting access to being in command, basically, or getting a leadership position.
Oh, so you can tell
in
other
my
people what to
posse.
do and have them ignore you, and then get shot in the back in the field by your own men.
Yeah, more or less.
Animal House style.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so being level 14, I've gone through and spent some skill points.
You were what, 8 the last time we saw you?
Yeah. So basically, after that lockup we had last time,
And you earned a trophy.
yeah, I got
Good
a
job.
trophy there. I don't know. Oh, it's because it didn't sync up. I actually got
Yeah,
that last
yeah.
night. So last night I played a bunch of games that had 256 players in them.
Uh-huh.
And when you do that, the games last 30 minutes, but you get a lot of experience coming out of them. I was gaining 2 levels at the end of a match, stuff
Nice.
like that. So pretty close to level 15 here. Went ahead and bought a new assault rifle with better statistics.
EG94, is that a thing? Does that exist? Or
AG94?
Is that just them saying AK-47 without saying it?
Yeah, because it's the latest in the venerable AG-47 line.
Nice.
But they do have. You start with like an AK-74U, which I think is a real gun.
I know I'm not a gun nut. I don't know any of that stuff.
My gun nutdom starts and stops in very specific areas. So I have 4 skill points right now to spend, but I am gonna do the right thing and hold out for improved resuscitation, so that I can be a better medic.
Taunting you.
This guy invited me to a group. Do we want to join
No,
this dude's group?
no.
We got to do our own thing. So once we get leadership, then we can do this stuff. And I also started getting some ribbons.
Oh,
I got maybe they don't. Anyway, there it is. Yeah.
Some bars
for repairing 250 units of damage. I got the Master Engineer ribbon last night, fixing
Huzzah.
some stuff.
Is that just like a hey, look at my neat thing, or is that like a thing you can equip?
No, it's just look at my neat thing.
Okay.
It's just look at my stuff. So, so there's that. So I've done some work in the armory here to slap that AG-94 onto my stuff.
Your loadout.
And let's deploy. So as I expected, this directives thing is just kind of a quick match thing.
Okay.
Where it just kind of throws you into something. Oh, look at that. 5% leadership bonus range for acquisition. They need leaders to be playing acquisition right now, apparently.
Interesting.
So they're
and still bonuses for sabotage.
Yeah. So
Outstanding job.
we're gonna play dominant. We're gonna try
Outstanding
domination because
job,
that's the
man.
one that has the
You have
256 dudes in it.
Outstanding job, man.
So we'll join
You
up.
have really impressed me. and
Hopefully
that
this
is
will work
no
this
small
time.
feat.
Yeah, so this is a point
up the good work
capture
and the fuel market
game,
contract
but
can be
it's
ours.
as the points capture back and forth between the two teams, the attacking team wants to capture the points to start filling up a damage meter, and if they fill up the damage meter, then they win. So it's not like you capture all the points, and it's not like you just capture these points and hold them down and win.
And then it's over.
Yeah, it's like you have to.
But does it go back and forth then? Is it like an attack defense flip flop kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the defenders want to be in control of these points.
And is that for the 30-minute duration of these rounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless unless the damage meter fills up.
In which case you'll.
Which every time I've had the damage meter fill up when I was playing last night, it was like with a minute left or something like that. So settle in. Is what I'm saying.
All right, get the popcorn out.
Should have just joined this queue first, and then looked at all the other menus while we were waiting for. There we go. Let's go Sever.
107 on 106 on 5.
So it looks like we'll probably be playing with Raven.
As long as you've had to wait for a game to start up.
This is it. I think. Now that the game's out, there's definitely trying to play some higher player count games the night before it officially came out.
Yeah.
There were enough people on to play kind of the smaller suppression matches and stuff like that.
But the big ass games.
Job, man.
Yeah. So we can actually just back out to here and just wait for this queue to fill up.
Okay, so you just hit triangle at any point to look at how you're doing.
Yeah. So we can check out our clan. There are now other dudes in it.
Oh hey.
Which is all right.
I think that guy.
It's not the official. That's not the official clan, though. Arrow pointing down is the official clan.
Oh, is that the official clan? I didn't know that.
Shutting down its fuel supply depot in the region.
That's good to know.
Instead of using explosives, we plan on using the fuel system.
Plan on
itself
using
to
our vague
destroy the
German
facility.
accents.
So pay special attention to your
Alpha
platoon
Squad.
orders. Now let's do
That's
it.
right.
Do this.
Alpha means first.
A. It means A.
Primary. Number 1, A1 sauce.
What?
It's A1 sauce.
Okay. Yeah.
Good on
So
steak.
we're going to be attacking. So before it opens up all the control points that we need to control, we need to capture these burn-off towers. Let's spawn here. We're going to be heading for this burnout. If you see the flashing the tower up there.
Yes, the white ring
That's where
around
we're
it.
going to be going.
The
Now, all
pulse.
those other red things on the map are the different assets that the enemy team has, and the leaders can use those to call in airstrikes and mortar attacks and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I would, it's definitely beneficial to go plant C4 on those and prevent the enemy from.
And is that a permanent
dirt?
Is that permanent
No,
death
with,
for those
with a
things?
repair kit, you can go and repair them.
Okay.
So
But it's not like a time cycle thing where after 5
Right.
minutes of them
Yeah,
being
yeah,
broken,
yeah.
someone has to go and proactively do a thing.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to slow down here a little bit.
Up on the roofs. Right.
Securing a burn-off tower.
Yeah, right there.
That's a turret. I can't do anything with that. Oh, those guys are not dead. They're just hurt. But I'm hurt pretty bad, so shoot myself up here. Well,
Now you're hurt all the way bad.
Yeah, I'm hurt all the way.
With a pistol, no less.
Where was that guy? He's right there. All right, well, we're back up.
Aha!
And on target.
These guys just not see you?
I don't know.
Or not care? There's a bunch of dudes right there. guy's still kind of bleeding out there.
Yeah, we're gonna get over and get this guy up. All right, so we took this burn-off tower here is ours.
We've lost the bomber to enemy AAA.
Oh, I need some juice. So this bunker here, we can
hooked on it. So are these guys?
I've been killing guys, so turn on the music.
Are these guys trying to come over here and?
They're. I guess they can take back these burn-off towers.
Okay.
And they want us to not take the other one because once we take the other one, it opens up the control points and start doing the damage. You see those locks up there?
Yeah.
That's
you can't
because we can't
start
start taking those down until these towers are done. So
take down that tower.
Gonna head over this tower and head by this sensor array on our way over, which we're just gonna plant some charges on because we're here.
Plant some charges, run away, keep them busy. Yes. All right.
Okay.
Rolling.
Move it.
Our UAV can't pass their AAA.
Will fall damage now?
No, you're good.
Why are they not here? Check that out. Back off a little bit and see. Let them come.
Team's playing poorly. Speed fight. What's the? Is this Valor? Who are you against here right now?
I believe it is Raven.
Okay. Yeah. I think I saw that.
Oh.
Guy up top. Guy down below. And then another guy.
I should probably start messing with my.
I've just got a 15 frago bonus that I guess that sensor array is blown up.
Yep. Yeah, we got that. So you know what? We're so far behind enemy lines here that no one's going to come back and get me up. So we'll just move out. All right. So where can we spawn?
You go rogue like that. So you guys, I saw on the map
rogue
there.
Nothing. That was my order. My order was to take that thing out. So
back there on that map, there it seemed like you had some sort of transport. I saw an icon for some sort of vehicle.
Yeah, if you well, this map doesn't have one, but or at least not that I've seen. But yeah, there are APCs and stuff that you can spawn in. So like a player can be driving it around, and these bunkers are going to be continue to be a real bummer if they don't get taken out. Oh, like that. Yeah, that's a real bummer. But yeah. Okay, yeah, this one doesn't seem to have one, but eventually if we get forward spawn, those are enemy motor pools.
Are the blue ones?
Okay, yeah, the blue ones are ours, but
okay.
But it doesn't look like I can spawn in those. Yeah, so. All right, so we've got an order on this bunker over here, which is good, because that bunker's giving us nothing but trouble.
Of enemy troops advancing.
Never not bunkers.
Yeah. Wait.
And guy drew the bead faster.
Yeah. Oh, dude's not a medic. That dude is a medic. Hey, bro.
Hello.
Bro. Dog. There we go.
Dang. I like how there's just this blue mist that flies out.
Mortar battery destroyed.
Okay.
Which I guess makes that.
Destroyed their bunker.
You can do it from quite a distance.
That makes it a much faster process than it would be otherwise, having to.
It is
walk up and actually hit the guy with the gun.
Yeah, it's kind of shocking the distance at which you can resurrect people.
All right, turret.
Get up on it.
No, that guy needs to get shot.
You up.
Stop being dead.
Down. Me up.
Back down again.
Back down.
Objective E is
Fair amount of this.
Someone getting up.
Yeah.
Getting shot. Oh yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
There's too many of them around here. Oh, so you've opened up some.
Yeah, some of the. I guess the other. Some of the other dudes on our team have completed their burn-off tower mission and now have C, D, E, and F open.
Stop pumping the ground. Are you actually actively? Does that analog stick to
To
wiggle
hump?
around?
No. Another thing I still wish is the respawn timer should show whenever you are down, so you can more tactically make that decision between waiting to bleed out or not.
It makes it more of a gamble.
It does, but not a fun gamble.
But you'd like it better.
Yeah.
We lost the bomber to enemy AAA.
Okay.
I don't even know what that accent
Charges
is.
defused.
Yeah, sever some weird dudes.
Multicultural cats. Yeah. Shoot a guy.
Ugh.
Is any of this
Saved me.
like thin, like aluminum sheeting here that they have it for walls? Can you shoot through any of this stuff?
I don't have a good sense of what bullet penetration, what that situation is. Oh, grenade.
Grenade. Dead.
All the way dead, not just down.
Oh, so you can just get straight up murdered.
Headshots and stuff. There's no healing mist will not
take the bullet out of your brain.
Yeah, exactly. So
Charges planted at the bunker. We've got charges on their anti-air.
I feel like all of the maps that I've seen in this game so far have kind of taken place in this fake jungle
They stopped our charges at the AAA.
shanty town kind of motif. But if you look at that main map on the main screen in this, you see that they kind of front like stuff takes place in other parts of the world.
right.
Have you noticed any kind of differences in environments, or have you just kind of been?
No, it seems like it's been pretty jungly so far. I guess I want to say there are 12 maps in the game. And it's, when you join a specific queue, the team that you're matched up against to fight, that dictates the map. And then depending on who's attacking, who's defending, that also dictates the map.
Right.
So I think it's a situation where like if I'm defending against Raven, it's always going to be the same map. I think that's
the impression.
That's the impression I've got so far.
Objective E is secure.
Because when you go through the different game types, it shows you kind of the three maps, one per faction, that are affiliated with that game type.
Yeah. Come on, Elf's team.
A little jumpy here. A little laggy today.
Objective D is secure.
Uh-oh.
Enemy sensor array destroyed.
Shotted.
Enemy air defense offline. Airborne forces en route.
So we control D and G up there, but meanwhile, our guys are still trying to get up on this bunker and take care of this tower. We can get around this way.
Right,
Oh,
got a bunch of dudes over there.
that's an airstrike or something. I saw a guy. I thought I saw a guy. Oh, this guy right there.
Guy's armored up.
Real laggy today.
Charges planted at the bunker.
Look at this. Look at it jumping around. Look at him skipping. Look at that.
Just how good he is. Serpentine.
G. Repeat. G is not secure. They've defused our charges at the bunker.
So far, most of the headset chatter that I've gotten over the past couple of nights are people saying, "Don't be a bitch, don't bleed out," because they want to get the experience points for healing you.
Well, I don't want to be the bitch.
That's right.
So
That's right, you don't. All right. A and B are open,
all right.
and we are going to be moving to A.
And they can still take out. The other team can still reclaim bunkers here.
Yeah, they can still fix stuff and get everything going again.
Yay! Whee! That's right. Going in force.
Oh,
good shot.
Focus on trying to heal that dude. And instead, I got gunned the F down.
We've got charges on their anti-air. We've lost D. Repeat.
All right.
D is not secure. We're securing A.
So these gates have to be blown open by planting charges on them, but that's been done. So, hey, what's up, pal?
What did you just get a frago bonus for? Is this for being near?
Yeah, for being close to A here, which we're trying to take, which we're in the process of taking.
Objective A is secure.
I guess A is upstairs, huh? Well, we've got it, but we need to hold it.
That gentleman. Let's take back A.
These gentlemen
You were surrounded by guys.
Are probably going to take back A. Oh,
shoot.
We're losing control of A. We've lost D. Repeat. D is not secure.
Okay. I got back to 100, I guess, there. Alright, we gotta be back on A. Shoot that guy.
We've lost A. Repeat. A is not secure.
Yeah, that dude is armored up something serious.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, when you start wearing the heavy stuff, your mobility goes down, but, you know.
Stand there and take some shots.
Yeah.
Securing B.
And then if you're a medic or you're surrounded by medics, you know, everything's going to go okay.
We've lost E. Repeat. E is not secure.
Oh, no,
no.
That's,
There you go.
That's using your repair gun to bring me back to life is not going to work, bro.
Why not?
Securing A.
One good reason why.
So I hit heal on that guy and he disappeared. That's not. It's a weird.
Guys up there.
Objective
On the ridge.
Yeah, these guys are focused on something else, though.
Objective A is secure.
Hooray! Smoke grenades. Shoot into the mist.
Objective C is secure. We've lost B. Repeat.
Get out
B
of
is
here.
not
Get this
secure.
guy up.
Yeah.
Nope. Trying to hit grenade. Double tap that button to get grenade up.
We're securing
Oh, hey guys.
Hey bros, I'm wiggling over here real hard. That's, you know, mist. I don't know.
Need that mist.
Gotta get that mist, son. Gotta
That
get it.
blue mist.
Objective E is
Hooked on that blue mist.
Hey, what's up? Jeez,
He's lying prone.
that sucked.
Enemy command network has been jammed. UAV inbound and on target.
That still does not. Maybe it does.
That's why you can't.
Why is it?
We've lost G. Repeat. G is not secure.
Where was that guy? Man. You know, I think this lag is us, not the game necessarily, or at least the games I was playing last night that had 256 players in them did not seem any different than the ones with 64 players in them. So
I've only seen intermittent, or only perceiving intermittent lag.
it's
here.
yeah, it's just it's there's definitely a feel to it. Also,
We're losing control of B.
take it out of that.
Damage meter's filling up though.
Yep.
You guys are doing it.
We're losing control of A.
Can you ever cut loose of your parachute there if you want to?
If I want to
drop
just drop,
early?
I would say probably. That seems like something I would let you do, but I don't know.
But no shooting while parachuting.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like that's the case.
Oh man, you're surrounded by dudes.
Yeah. Get knifed through the head, apparently. That's what it is. Let's try and cut loose this time. Let's try and hit buttons, see what happens.
We've lost E. Repeat.
All right.
E is not secure.
Anything? Go for it.
Try and get on this building here. I think I just landed on it. I don't know
Yeah,
that.
it's like that.
Close air support approved. Strafing
left.
paths inbound.
that guy's dead.
We're securing A. Objective G is secure.
Yep.
Objective B is secure.
Nearly there. Keep the pumps going.
This guy up top too.
A couple of guys up top.
Sniping.
Objective
Couple
B
bros.
is secure. You did it.
On the Thor.
Okay, need to heal, guys. Need to heal, guys.
We're losing control of B.
Got some hot ones running in here.
We've got reports
me.
of enemy troops advancing.
Shooting up.
Objective B is secure.
Yay!
So this continues until the damage meter is full or time expires.
Right.
Tactical
That's
assets
about
recharged.
defending A and B.
Yeah.
Could your like squad leader suggest, hey, go help Delta Squad out to secure that one?
I think so. I mean, A and B are the really only ones that show on the map here
Yeah.
right now. But maybe if I,
It's N. It's just
yeah. Squad respawning at 0. What are we doing here?
not much.
What has happened? Okay. That's the window showed up again.
Did not quite make that one good.
I don't know why. It wasn't in any of the menus. That's the other thing. If you're in any of these menus, the loadout or the spawn location, you will miss your spawn window.
Ah.
If it ticks down to 0 when you're in one of the menus, you'll have to wait till the next time. Which, with the leadership abilities, can be cut to 10 seconds, or you can extend the enemy teams to 30 as one of the tactical abilities.
Guy to shoot. Guy. Alright, that guy didn't look laggy. That guy just looked dead.
That's right.
Objective E is secure. Objective B is secure.
Some of those heavy armor dudes. Give me the mists.
Missed me up, dog.
Tried to.
There you go. It's just taking a while for it to register.
Objective G is secure. We've lost E. Repeat, E is not secure.
I hate Nick.
Throw a grenade out there. Mix it up some.
Yeah.
Increase the chaos.
And hope that my whole team doesn't run out of that room and run into the grenade.
Oh no!
Wiggling. Just wiggling on his own. Kicks.
I'd say their prone animation could maybe use some work.
Yeah, it's a little jittery. Oh. Yeah, I'm turning the sensitivity up on this stuff. Turn a little better. When I'm aimed in, definitely.
So is damage just increasing the longer you guys are holding down these points?
Yeah. Whoa.
What's up, B?
That'll happen.
Guys came and shot you.
Guys came in and they shot me hard.
Other drop points here.
I mean, I could go back to those ones where you did at the beginning of the match, but this is going to be the best forward spawn.
That works, guys.
Back in here, looks like plane is in transit.
Objective B is secure.
There it is.
We need a medic. Anybody save me. Objective G is secure.
Get up. That guy did get shot.
His needs were met.
Oh, that guy should have got
Busy
shot.
shooting up. I love my junk, man. I don't care about the fight.
We won.
Hey, bravo. That was a quick one then.
Yeah, that's compared to the stuff I was in last night.
Just threw out a grenade. All right, let's see what the payout's like on this.
Top squad, Alpha squad.
Wow.
Right after team killing him, I started yelling that he was a team killer.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Kind of.
Get first.
But I mean, like you look at that, and it doesn't necessarily seem. I mean, 17 and 25 was not me doing great. I'm typically doing like 25 and 23.
Okay.
About getting a little closer to 1-to-1 on a lot of that
half.
stuff. But second place in my crew.
Got 559 XP. It's enough to take you to the next level. Enough for leadership roles.
Yeah, but you have to apply for it, and there's no guarantee that we'll get it. So
Yeah. Well, let's.
Tiger.
Do you have points to spend or anything?
I believe so.
Tiger
I got 5 points.
You can now get your.
I can now turn into a tiger. Dude.
Can you turn into a tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just spend it. Excellent.
All right. Improved resuscitation. So now when I resurrect people, they will be full 100 health.
And trophy.
Jack of 1 trade.
Oh, so you've maxed out your healing abilities. It's the top of that.
Yeah. Oh well, I could get improved healing also, which is I guess it'll make it all go down a little faster.
Okay, so you don't need to get everything in each tier before you can go into the next
Right.
tier.
You need to spend 2 points in a previous tier before you get to the next tier. So in this case, you have to get both of these before you can get here. See.
Well, no, because that first one's 2 points.
Oh yeah.
So you can just get
But if I got that
one,
one, then yeah.
then you have to get the other one.
Right. All right. So I'm now qualified to be a squad leader, but I need to get leadership points before I can become a platoon leader or an OIC.
All right. Well, let's. I want to.
Let's give it a shot.
Apply.
Let's see if we can get it in here.
Let's deploy.
What was it that needed
You have done
leaders?
an
Acquisition.
outstanding-
Oh, acquisition is my least
Good
favorite.
work, men. We are well on our way to winning this contract.
Select.
However, I will
Apply
ask
for
you to
squad
speed up
leader.
the pace.
Join the
Not
queue.
Join
only
the
is it
queue.
important that we complete our missions, but it's important that we
I believe the
complete
squad
them in
stuff is
time
done on
to
the
meet our
D-pad. Can I? Where's? Is it the barracks that say? No. Is it armor? No. So it's got to be community. No.
Extras. Options.
There was somewhere that said, well, yeah, let's go to options and turn this stuff up from the default. Let's try 40. Slowly work it up from there.
Was there other options that would be?
Somewhere there's, maybe it's on the deployment menu.
Good work, men.
No.
We are well on our way.
Oh, it's you know what it is? It's on the armory.
Central Intelligence has
Guess we'll never
determined
know.
that Raven is working on a revolutionary
Where you can go
command
look and
vehicle
see, like,
that
here's what
combines
button does
logistical
what to
support,
do this
speed, and
when you're
armor
leading.
into a single
So-
mobile unit.
At
I
least
believe the
doing
prototype
that,
is housed in an old military
Go on,
base in
leader.
Panama.
You are the leader.
React quickly.
Delta Squad.
Have the vehicle in a
Hooah.
shipping container in the Gulf of Panama
Or,
before
I guess-
Raven has finished calibrating
I guess
its
I'm a leader.
equipment.
You got the
Now
you
go
got the
get
stripes.
those vehicles.
Yeah.
So how?
Okay.
Do you, any sense of or have they been explicit about how? If there are multiple applicants for squad leader, does that have to do
I think they
with-
just choose. Maybe it has something to do with seniority at that point.
Yeah.
But I believe there's some behind-the-scenes math and dice rolls and stuff that'll figure out who gets to be what.
Or if it's like you apply for platoon leader, but someone outranks you for that, do you get automatically bumped down to?
I think you can choose if you'll accept to be a squad leader or
Okay.
if you just want to do.
Dig it.
Okay.
Yeah, heavy metal. So what do you want guys to do?
I have told them to head over to the vehicle depot
Cough into the microphone.
and to cough into the microphone.
So good job
Yeah.
for that one guy. Everyone else though, slacking ass.
Yeah. Okay, let's focus on this bunker here. Wait.
Artillery inbound. Take cover.
How do I frag the
R1
target?
frag.
Oh, I got
and then get shot.
And I get shot.
Get charges on that bunker.
Okay, the order is good.
Yeah.
Artillery inbound. Take cover.
Guys.
We've lost the bomber to that triple
Hey,
A.
dude, squad leader. Squad leader, help.
Squad leader,
help. Help.
Though I will, just for the record, it's kind of a dick move that I'm squad leader without a headset on. So.
This is not the right way to be a squad leader.
Yeah. Oh, well, all right. This is also not the right way to be a squad leader. 5x5. Oh,
our internet.
All our internet is down. Finny, what are you doing over there?
You guys on wireless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's silly.
No, we are. Well, I don't know. The wired was anyway. So that's Mag. That's Mag, and we'll have a review shortly. Now that I've got to the.
You've gotten to that upper echelon.
That upper echelon. Definitely playing last night. I started to get a feel for it and started to enjoy it.
Your
more than I had been.
Your skills have definitely improved. I've noticed day over day here.
Yeah,
your comfort level with kind of the flow of the game and priorities and whatnot.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that you have to take slowly. I mean,
sure. It seems like there's a real slow ramp up, but then like I've just noticed night over night here.
Mm-hmm.
Each day you come back with way more levels up.
Yeah.
Like
So
your points are kind of slow going at first, but then you get into these big ass 256 games, and suddenly you're racking up way more XP.
Yeah. So you get started to get up there pretty quickly to where if you want to be a squad leader, you can do it. But
I wonder if that other guy then became squad because there's another.
Yeah, there's another guy that was capable, but then when we dropped out,
dropped out.
Yeah.
I wonder if they field promotion.
Yeah. That dude is dead.
You
are the squad leader now. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the game, it's fine. It's a decent multiplayer first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I don't think that they necessarily. I don't think the 256 player thing really adds all that much to it. Like, I mean, it's been kind of their core selling point for the game.
For a massive action game.
And that's fine, but it doesn't necessarily feel dramatically different from what you're used to from Battlefield 2 or Battlefield Bad Company or just like some of the other higher than 32 or higher than 16 shooters that are out there.
Right.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of is what it is, but it's reasonably cool. So
well, there you go. There's part 3 of your look at Mag.
Yeah, and
review forthcoming.
And that's actually gonna do it for our Mag thing.
Yeah, Mag video thing is done. Thanks everyone for watching these.
Yeah.